Good morning students. Today we are going to study about fifth internet service, that is e-learning. Students, now you are familiar with the online classes. This is an example of e-learning. E-learning or electronic learning is an education through computer and network enabled digital technologies. In e-learning, we are using different technological things such as internet, computer, smartphones, satellite, TV, CD-ROM, audio and video resources. E-learning is also known as virtual learning. In e-learning, a large number of students are studying or get training at the same time from different places and they can interact with each other. It saves time and resources and reduces cost. Khan Academy, Byju's app are some examples of e-learning sites. Next internet service is email. Email stands for electronic mail. It is an electronic message sent from one computer to another which can include text, pictures and sound. With the internet, this whole process takes just a few seconds. This facility allows us to communicate quickly and easily with millions of people around the world anytime without any cost. Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Outlook and Hotmail are examples of some email service providers. Now we will study about the email services. Many service providers offer email accounts free of charge. They will charge money only if you want to use more spaces for our mailbox. An email requires an email address to receive email. This account is unique to the user. We have to register, choose an email ID and create a password to subscribe the free resources. We can access the mailbox from anywhere. For that, we need an internet connection. Now we will study about email account. To use the email facility on the internet, we should have an email account. There are many websites allows us to create an account such as www.gmail.com, www.yahoo.com, etc. For creating an email account, we have to select a username, that is email address, and a password, that is secret code, along with name, address, date of birth, etc. Now we are going to study about email account. When we create an email account, we will get an email address and is a unique address, that is means one mail address have only one user and no two people can have the same email address. An email address has three parts and the first one is username. Username is the unique name selected by the user and it is the real name or any other favorite name of the user. In case of business, it may use any themed or company's legal name as username. It is the first part of our email address. For example, an email address like publications educare at gmail.com. Here publications educare is the username. Second part of email address is at or at the right symbol. This at the right symbol is placed between the username and the domain of our email address. The purpose of this symbol is when we insert it in our email address, our email program recognizes the character and sends the email to the domain name that follows it. Ray Tomlinson initiated the use of the at the right sign to separate the username in 1971. The third part of an email address is the domain. It is divided into two parts, that is the mail server and the top level domain. The mail server is the server hosting the email account. For example, Gmail uses the Gmail as the server. The top level domain indicates the extensions such as .com, .org, etc. There are some other domains are available and they are .net stands for and used network organizations. .mil stands for military. .in stands for India. .gov stands for government agencies. .edu stands for education institutions. .com stands for commercial, and .org stands for organization. Paul Beckett created the Gmail and it is owned by Google. Now we are going to study about how to create an email account. Email accounts are created for sending and receiving emails. If we want to use email account, we must log in with the username and password. One of the world's most popular and widely used email service is Gmail by Google. Firstly, we have to create an email address and then log into that account by using username and password. For login our Gmail account, firstly open the Google and type www.google.com in the address bar of the web browser. Then click on sign in button, which is located at the upper corner of the Google home page. Then there will display a sign in window and type our user email ID in the place provided and click on next button. Here we have to type our password and click on next button. Then there will open our email account. After that we can send emails. That is all for today. Thank you.